Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris. My name is Sonelias, and let's start this particular episode by loading the game. We're currently playing as the digital realm, or rather a humanoid species focused on becoming more digital. And when I say more digital, I really mean that we basically want to turn ourselves into cyborgs. And we actually have started that process already quite nicely. I'm not quite sure what the next step will be, but I guess time will tell what becomes available. I did set a ship here. Which one did I set here? To ancient satellite. Exploration. This one exploration, and this is assist research. Let's do that project here. In this system here first to see what we can do and gain from there.
Special project complete.
After analyzing the satellite we recovered above Kungath number 6, our archaeologists found an ingrained, highly stylized picture of what appears to be a Yuht cruiser and a much smaller Yabardini scout in close formation during the first contact event. This has given us some notion of what their spaceship looked like. Interesting. Only one more to go now. Okay, engineering bay. I'm also going to add here some other bits, like for example an observatory, which really should be a standardized
System
part of like every individual space base, I would say. We do have 2 space stations here. Engineering bay. And let's go for the synchronized defenses here as well. The repairs are completed. Let's actually merge these 2 fleets into one then. As you can see, we again got a substantial amount of energy at our disposal. So I'm actually going to build a few more colony ships, I would say. Looks like they become more expensive here though. For 20. Several recruits from our ground forces recently made a halo insertion entering the surface of Bendar's Stars 3. As part of a survival training exercise, when the recruits were picked up again, after 2 months, one of them reported several findings indicating that an ancient precursor civilization had presence on this world long ago. Interesting. Always interesting. Bernard's Star. Oh, sorry, Bendar's Star. Bernard's Star. Yeah. Okay. That's a pretty substantial sized world, isn't it? 23. Nice. Let's build another one here. Let's have a look at these here. What can we build here? Engineering, or of course crew quarters. Crew quarters is a nice one to have. This is well upgraded. And after that maybe want to have a look at the surface, see what else I can upgrade on the surface. Who are these guys? Bellissimus Star Regime, which is these guys here.
Debris analyzed.
Our scientist has leveled again, which is good. Aha. A movie breeder program. Interesting. Regenerative hull tissue. Even better. Even better. Let's do this research project here.
Construction
This
complete.
ship is here. Build another wormhole station here, which is good. Void cloud. Could build another wormhole station here, but that's relatively close to where I already have one. Or where I expected to have one, really. Got a world tip, but I don't have a wormhole station here. It would make sense for us to have one here, but I don't have one. Right, what have we got here?
Special
Replaced.
project
Our
complete.
archaeologists on Sirius number 3 have learned that this listening array built there were used to scan space for any sign of intelligent alien life, something the Yuht have never once encountered. After managing the partial restored power to a computer terminal, the archaeologists acquired a data disk with log files from the sensors array stretching over centuries. These logs suggest that this sector of the galaxy was indeed devoid of sentient life at the time of the Yuht Empire. An interesting find. Okay. After a 10 study of the discovered Yuht artifact, scientists of Farah have managed to deduct the exact galactic coordinates of the Yutan, the home system of the ancient Yuht civilization. We should launch an expedition to this system before anyone else beats us to it. Begin the Yuht Home system eventually.
Situation log updated.
Alright, let's slowly, or stop the game for a second. Let's go to that home system. Track on the map. Ah, it's actually within my own space, which is perfect.
Construction complete. Construction complete. System survey complete. System survey complete. Construction complete. Research complete.
Completed research here. What is the next good one that we can go for? That one. The Battleship Assembly Yard. Let's check the surfaces of these planets in the meantime. Ooh. Planetary administration can be upgraded to what? I can upgrade it to a planetary capital. Power output can be boosted here. I could of course build something here. What do I want to do here? I want to basically do physics. Let's leave this for the moment.
Construction complete.
That probably is the Yutan Majoris,
Anomaly found.
their original homeworld.
Construction complete.
Too stable for its present to be a natural occurrence.
Incoming
There,
transmission.
For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Yuht number 3. The massive engines, sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations have seemingly abandoned shortly after they begun. Okay, perfect. It's not too far off, which is good. Start that research project there. Right, I got colony ships ready to be sent out. Let's send them up here where I actually intend to use them. Where else have we got ships here already? Okay, I've done here what I wanted to do. Let's now go and do more up here. Mining stations. Let's do more up here as well, of another sort. Research station there. Okay, so just purely us that have basically done stuff here. We've confirmed that the Yutan Majoris was the original home of the Yutan, or the Yuht. The planet suffered extensive orbital bombardment roughly 4 million years ago. Twisted metal skeletons are all that remains of a massive archaeologist that once covered the surface. From what we have been able to piece together, it seems that the Yuht spent the better part of 1 million years searching local space in vain for signs of intelligent life. And when they finally encountered the Yabardini, a young race that had only recently achieved interstellar place, their alien physiology was a tremendous shock. The Yuht leadership reached a consensus the Yabardini had to be eradicated before they grew too powerful. A massive surprise attack was launched, which was beaten back at great cost for both sides. Despite their young age, the Yabardini were already experimenting with technology the Yuht had never considered, and eventually they gained the upper hand. After less than a decade of warfare, the 2 million-year-old Yuht Empire had utterly been destroyed. Wow, look at that. Unity gain is massive. Energy credit gain is also substantial. Is that going to exceed my limit? No, luckily not. Wow. That is of course fascinating. Let's see what we can do here. Wow. Let's go for the next one here. Admiral skill level is increased. Army damage. We're only 10 months away from the next one. Wow. Let's look at those traders again. We were looking at traders earlier. These guys here. Go back to trade for minerals. Let's give them some more of our good energy reserves. Perfect. Let's have a look at all of our services here just to make sure what we have got at our disposal here. We can of course expand upon. I'm going to leave this one as is for the moment. And finally we're going to be seeing some Neo Digitalia on here, which is good, I guess. More upgrades available here. I would love to be able to see more people on this world, but yeah, we've got a shortage of people on that world. Okay.
Construction complete.
And what I do have, of course, now is the ability for me to upgrade this space station to its highest level. Same with this one, and let's upgrade this one as well. I know there go all my minerals, but those are good investments. Space stations. The ruins of several dozen massive Yuht arcologies can be found on the southern hemisphere of Barnard Star number 3, indicating this planet was once one of their major colonies. Inside one of the crumbling buildings, our ground team discovered the remains of what appears to be a museum exhibiting famous alien frauds. There are various artifacts collected by the Yuht from throughout their empire, claiming to be prove the existence of sentient alien life. In each case, the museum was debunked. The alien artifacts as frauds.
Situation log updated.
Of course, that research ship is now able to do here a special project. Mineral rich, okay. Good, so I've done that. Looks to be in our orbit, but in actual fact it's not. It's, well, actually it does look to be in our space, doesn't it? Or maybe it's just on the border. Okay. Alright, let's change our location of this ship here to be up there. Alright, as you can see, lots of upgrades occurring on here. Of course, there is some free space here for us to build more stuff. What would we be interested in building here, though? Food and happiness are both decreased. Let's build a military academy here, then. Why not? Unhappy
System
people.
survey complete.
Our fleet. Cancel the old exploration and couldn't find or reach another unsurveyed system. Alright, let's go back to our home world then. Find that science ship again and basically send it here. Assist in the research. Let's have another look in that system here. So this one here. It's just outside of my reach, but this one is truly and properly within my reach. Luckily, most definitely luckily. Have we met these guys before? I'm not sure. Naval capacity decreased because they're nervous. Destroyer build cost is reduced. Interesting. I can offer them wormhole access, which is fine. Research agreement. They don't want research agreements to be coming their way. Alright, let's just give them that access to our wormholes. Final system has been surveyed, I guess. Perfect. I've accepted it. Now there are a few systems left that have not been surveyed, but they are all within realms that I cannot access at the moment. Like they've locked down their borders for us, unfortunately. Which leaves me in a state where, yeah, I just can't get in there. I'm looking over here, there's quite a few little bits of space that got worlds and resources here that I could potentially do something with. Let's have a look at some of that space here, where we have actually put colonies in place.
Construction complete.
Actually, I should be able to build another colony ship here, I guess. Let's look at our spaceport. Let's upgrade that to the highest possible level. Put the solar panels on there.
System survey complete.
Yep. Okay, let's go to our secondary world here. Is that our secondary world, really? Let's have a proper look at our list of planets. In terms of population, this one seems to be relatively big. Particularly looking at the actual numbers of research points generated there. Far is relatively low. NCAF Prime. Let's change the order slightly. Planets and sectors here. So that one is primary, and I think that one will be secondary. So Chara Prime, we're going to send it out here as well to assist in the research.
Construction complete.
Looking at our food reserves, that's quite substantial. This one here, that is a size 12 world. Where are we in terms of this? 6 months remaining. Let's wait for those 6 months to pass before we do anything else.
Anomaly found.
2 more to gain, which is always welcome.
Construction
Unity.
complete.
Unity
Special
outputs
project
increased by
complete.
10% per neighboring rival. Okay, most of the artifacts exhibited to the Yuht Museum of Barnard's Star are missing, but our archaeologists managed to recover one of these supposed frauds. It seems to be an instrument used to measure cosmic radiation, but the archaeologists have confirmed that it predates the Yuht by several million years. Contrary to the opinion of the Yuht Museum, this would indeed seem to be an authentic alien artifact. Interesting. Right, our basically situation log is relatively empty. In terms of victory conditions, we are really low in terms of number of domination points. Conquest, there are still 13 other independent empires. Federation victory, we are nowhere near.
Construction complete.
I don't really think we want to go that route
Construction
anyways.
Construction complete.
Let's have another look at our list of planets. Now we basically are going to go to Chara Prime and NCAF Prime already. Which other worlds have got substantial research points that they generate? Looks like this one here. I'm going to assist in the research here. Build here a cruiser assembly yard, engineering bay, and of course crew quarters. Engineering bay. Engineering bay. Yeah, I've got no resources for anything else at the moment. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Yuht Home number 5A. It has recovered its scorch marks presumed from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the ISS Pilgrim managed to open the pod, revealing that the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or revert leader. Interesting. Very interesting, of course. Right.
System survey
Pick up the game
complete.
speed once again.
Incoming transmission. Construction complete.
Mining stations. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm quite happy to do that. Active sensor links with these guys here. Do I want to form a defensive pact with them? I could do. It will cost me. No, actually it won't cost me anything. Would that be beneficial to me? Yeah. I guess for the moment being it would be. But looking at where I am at the moment, look, I've got a massive sector here, a smaller sector here, but still quite a bit of resources can be gained through there. I got some space up there that I actually want to go for as well. Okay, so where else can I go to in terms of planets to basically get some more research done? Farah. Right, have I got a science ship here in orbit already? Perfect. We're going to go for this warrior mindset. I'm going to go to these colony ships and I'm actually going to see which one actually is the cheapest to implement. My colony ship here. Let's go for this one here. And let's put him down there.
Construction complete.
To orbit there. Should speed up the process slightly.
Construction complete.
Looks like that was not so successful. Or actually, no, it is my space. I thought it was someone else's space I was being kicked out of. What else could I do here? Can build another outpost there. Gives me access to the worlds here.
Colonization in progress. Construction complete. Colonization in progress.
Where else could I send this to? It's into the orbit there anyways. Alright, what else can I do here? Another outpost there. I've got a fairly large number of outposts, as you can see. These guys are mega happy, it looks like. 3.41 gained from them. The living state, a collective self. 77% happiness. Most of my population is materialist, which is great.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Have I got a world where I can actually support some of the research that's going on there? Here, NCAF. Let's go and assist the research here then. Let's see what we can get done. So as you can see, these numbers are quite high now. And hopefully they will keep on growing. Research stations here. More has been done here already as well, which is good. Send that one there. Put mining stations in that system.
Incoming transmission.
But yeah, we should see a quite substantial growth in terms of my sectors and so forth appearing shortly. Alright, these guys are part of the new realm here. New sector, and actually I want to rename that. And one of the things I probably should have done just a minute ago already is of course allocate a leader to here. I've got enough space for it. Why not recruit one? Alright, output of I want to build, leader experience gain, energy. Let's go and get this one in there in place. This one's going to get a leader in place as well. Alright. Again, once again at the limit there, which is fine. Got mining facilities here.
Construction complete.
Sector's missing resources. Excuse me, which sector is missing resources? Alright, let's give them some. It's a good starting point anyways.
Colony established. War has been declared against us.
Ah, interesting. Declaration of war. Destroy frontier outpost number there, Fouye. Where are these guys here? Right, where are they? Ah, they are a fallen empire. They don't like having me there.
Colony established.
Okay. They want to humiliate me and they want to destroy my frontier outpost. Alright, that is part of what it is that they can of course want, but do they get it? I'm not inclined to give it to them really. Let's see how strong their fleet is though. I might well have to go there. But anyways, let's leave that for the next episode. And let's, in the meantime, save away the game for the next time. So in the meantime, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.